Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some predictions, a little bit of admin. Of course, we always need a little bit of guidance to navigate the current clown show 3.0 on steroids that we're always chatting about here on my channel and laughing at as well, because some of it just doesn't even seem real. I think we could all agree with that. We do try to live in the real world instead of fake world, which is kind of being delivered to all of us now. Example, digital ID, blah, blah, blah. We know how it all goes. All right. Let's get straight into the admin, guys. Oh, cheers, everyone. I have got my coffee as well. Sometimes you just need that morning cuppa, don't you, to get you kick-started into the day. A little bit of the admin first, guys. We've got, of course, here in Oz, we've had the VIP, very important people having their roundtable meeting in Oz about finances. And thank you guys for always supporting my channel, hitting those like buttons, commenting, of course, and considering subscribing as well. It's really helping my algorithms getting kick-started again, because we know YouTube plummeted my channel. And they are taking my comments away again, guys. I don't know why they do it, but I do hunt around. I find them in different places. So don't worry, I get there in the end. I just have to sit and look for them. They never just put them with my videos, which I'll never understand. But anyway, enough of that. So we've got the roundtable meeting about finances. I did do that video the other day. I'll leave it here. And I'll leave another video over here as well, guys, from one of my playlists. They're ready to target people's super here in Oz. Unrealised gains, taxes, blah, blah, blah. We know how it's going. Inheritance tax, there'll be all the above. So they're looking at ways that they can get extra dollars. We know that they will. This will be global too, not just here in Oz. And I noticed, I was flicking around on TV this morning and I put on the Sky News, and running along the bottom, they're bringing in another road user tax for EV cars. So I'm not quite sure how much EV cars get taxed here in Oz at the moment. I think it was all going to be so wonderful in the beginning because they wanted everyone to, you know, go out and buy them and get on the renewable bandwagon. But apparently there's going to be a lot of taxes now on the EV cars because they're road users as well, I guess. Well, yeah, hello. Anyway, plus imagine the cost of putting the infrastructure of the EV charging stations in. That's got to cost a mozza right there. Continuing story also, guys, with the childcare pedo issues. I've been telling you guys about it's always in Victoria. Yes, Melbourne, the most locked down city in the world, other than Panda. Victoria, everything kicks off in Victoria. Jacinta Allen, I told her she's another dictator Dan Premier down there. Nightmare. She's the one bringing in all the transgender crap. Yes, they're bringing that into the schools. Apparently they're looking at passing that now for 5-year-olds. Yes, 5-year-olds to make their decisions on their gender. That's a great idea, isn't it? Well, apparently they're going to have a big safety overhaul into these childcare centres. I told you about all those kids. There were thousands actually, and then there was another 800 that had to get tested for sexually transmitted diseases, blah, blah, blah. Can you imagine if you were those parents? You'd be so mortified, wouldn't you? So they're looking at putting in CCTV now. But this is only in Victoria. CCTV and banning mobile phones. Hello, yes, great idea. Why do they need a mobile phone in there anyway? Like, you got to sign documents if you want your kids, even in a photo for the paper or anything in childcare, as we all know as parents. So don't get it, guys. Don't get it. I'm sure that taking photos of kids in inappropriate ways is definitely a no-go zone. And they're not doing it nationwide in Australia. So what's that mean? Now, what does that tell you, guys? What the hell? Why would you not have a blanket set of rules for childcare? Honestly, Australia is just, anyway. What else have we got, guys? Honestly, the world is just a 3-ring circus, isn't it, at the moment, guys? You can't believe, and I know you guys discuss it with me all the time, just the crap that's going on. And it does get relentless and exhausting. We talk a lot here about the anxiety that sometimes we feel and these kind of things, and it does get a little overwhelming, doesn't it? Because you're always having to think all the time. Of course, more plasticine protests. So we knew this was going to continue, guys. They were trying to get the Story Bridge in Brisbane, but apparently it's a bit old and it was a safety concern. So they're having to march, I think, at Queen's Park or something. So we've still got plasticine marches happening here in Oz. We know this will continue globally. I'm sure you've got them in probably China, UK, you definitely would. Don't doubt America would. And apparently Trump's really cracked down on the crime in DC. Apparently he's got, I think it's the National Guard, and it's all go again. And Trump's putting his, laying down the law, I guess you could say. It's a good thing though, isn't it, guys? Hey, I was watching this video also this morning, guys, of this little seaside town in the UK. I'll probably say it wrong. Bournemouth, but it sounds like Bournemouth, but they say it like Bournemouth. So I'm probably saying it wrong. And there's tons of illegal aliens. And I just watched this where they were interviewing a few people, a few of the local citizens, and just how overwhelmed they feel because that people aren't speaking English. And it's the illegal aliens that have people nervous. It's not the immigrants that have gone through the proper processes or the students or people who've gone through the right channels. It's the illegal ones that I think, as you guys know, that are being put up in motels and things around UK. Keir Starmer, what a complete idiot he is. Oh, cheers, everybody. Cheers to Sprocky, my dog I had to put down a few months ago, if you are new here. Weeks ago, really. All right, let's get straight into the predictions and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting Iceland, Greenland. I'm just getting these areas. There's a lot going on up there. And there's a lot we do not know about. We know the Greenland things about resources, blah, blah, blah. And I keep saying Iceland's about this satellite communications. There's a lot going on. We're going to hear a lot more about these areas. We are. Because obviously it's going to end up a bit of a shit show over Greenland because we know everybody wants to get their little hands on it because that's where the dollars lie, obviously. But I think there's more to the story than just resources. I keep getting that for Greenland. I'm just getting that word, secret stations. Just getting that. Just watch this space. We're going to hear more about it. Oh, getting Britain. Ooh, I'm getting, people are really going to, British people are going to really start to fight back again. You know, they're showing me like rallies with the Tommy Robertson image, not necessarily him, but because he's probably, walking on thin ice with the police and government. But I'm getting, there will be big protests. And I keep saying to you guys, people are going to stand up for, I said about that placard the other day with all the different, it wasn't just a one placard. They're going to be standing up for all different things, cost of living, illegal alien marches, just everything. Oh, and also I feel like coming down the track will be the AI protest because people realise, and we've been realising it here, the BS detectors we call ourselves, guys, meaning the bullshit detectors, we've been saying AI is going to take an enormous amount of jobs. Well, people are starting to wake up to that because they're losing their jobs. And I still reckon government jobs are going to be under threat, which people in government think they have these very secure jobs where they get very well looked after, etc., etc. I think they're going to find that their jobs are going to start to thin out as well. So I do feel even in the future, this will be within the next 2-year period, we're going to see a lot of protests about AI. And it could even be the negative aspects of it. For example, the fake, it's already started. We know on this channel, the fake videos, what's real, what isn't real. We keep calling things out. That doesn't even look real. They tried to fool us with the Kate after her cancer thing, sitting on the bench chair in the garden. It didn't even remotely look real at all. And there's been we've had these experiences already, a lot of us, where we question things like what's real, what isn't real. So I feel like now people are going to start standing a little bit too, and they're going to have things that happen to them. For example, someone's head's going to get superimposed onto something else and it's going to be fake. Like you could easily put Trump's head on any video and it looks real, doesn't it? So there's just a lot coming out, and there's going to be more and more of it, and people are going to get, I reckon, jack of it. And they're going to start marching about AI and how it's not all that great after all. We know on this channel as awake folk, it takes some people a bit longer to wake up. So I guess this is where we have to get back in our patience. And I'm getting that song by, is it Guns N' Roses? It takes a bit of patience. Go listen to that song today. That's where we have to be. We have to have a little bit of patience, because we know the awakening is a process. We know it's happening globally, but we have to find that little bit of patience to keep standing back and being the detached observer is what I'm getting. All right. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys too. I've got new cards. Starseed Oracles. Look, they're still in their plastic, guys. Ooh, so stick around for that too at the end. That just reminded me, because a lot of us here are probably starseeds who are planting seeds, doing our little role in the awakening process. All right. Still getting Indonesia. There's a lot going on in Indonesia. I saw something about voting in, was it Taiwan? About nuclear power, something like this. I mean, there's a lot going on globally around all these energy resources and things like that still. But I am getting Indonesia. We're going to hear about, Indonesia's going to have more things to trade. I feel like they're getting more on the world stage. You know how they're sort of considered a little area? Well, they're going to start to be recognised now. We'll hear a lot more from Indonesia. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm getting people are travelling less. We know they are. It's so complicated to just go travelling, isn't it, guys? What was such an easy thing? You just get your luggage and suitcase, off you go to the airport, check it in with the people at the checkout thing and go through security maybe and hop on your plane. Well, now it's like just a marathon to go on a basic trip, as we know, because it's push, the digital ID. Everything's very complicated, and everything is, of course, AI, do it yourself. So if anything goes a bit pear-shaped, there's sort of no one around to help, and it causes absolute chaos. I know, we all know this has been happening in a lot of the airports. There's absolute chaos when things go south. I'm just getting more chaos at airports, and I really am getting less people traveling. See, well, you think about it. Who's got the money anyway? You think of the price of airfares to go overseas or wherever. It's becoming, well, unless you're a global elite and have your own private jet, I'm just feeling like there's less and less plane travel. And maybe this is where we'll see too more of the little airlines going belly up, just going into receivership, bankruptcy, whatever you want to call it. I feel there's going to be more of that, and it will be just the big airlines that are always going to survive, aren't they, guys? Remember when CV was on and all the airports shut? It was mental. People lost their jobs here by the zillions. They lost their jobs. All these experienced people, pilots, airline stewards, everybody involved lost their jobs. Like, wasn't it a mental time when there were no planes flying around? God, it was mad. That whole period was mad. Don't have to tell you guys. Let's do this one more thing and then we'll pull some cards. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention to you guys too. I'm hearing about in the UK, there's been a few, well, I guess you'd say they're protests about flying your flag, your Union Jack. But of course, I think it's causing people to get arrested. You get in big trouble, you know that, after the girl who wore her dress to the Multicultural Day. Complete madness, guys. Yes, don't you fly your UK flag. Like, what the hell? It reminds me, because I just got that image of America with bringing out all their American flags outside their houses and that again, and that patriotism. I feel like this is going to be a big thing. UK is going to keep pushing for this. And I even feel like Canada, this might be a form of protest in Canada too. You know how during the Ottawa protests, everybody came out on the bridges and that with their flags to support the truckers and farmers and all that. Well, I feel like Canada might start to raise their flags. And it could even be well, UK, you definitely will keep raising your flags despite their crazy fines and jail time or whatever they're implementing. And I do feel like more people are going to start doing this in China as well. You're going to find people flying the Canadian flag a lot more. And that could be even just with protests. You're going to see a lot more. I'm seeing the Canadian flags en masse blowing in the wind, and definitely in the UK as well. You guys are still strong in the UK. You'll still push through his silly shenanigans over there because he's such a bloody goof, isn't he? Australia, I think people have given up down here, guys, on all of that. Elbow's just a complete, absolute idiot. No one can stand him down here. I think even people that voted him in, whoever that was, which I don't know anybody. I'm going to take the plastic off, guys. I think they all think he's a complete idiot as well. All he's doing is just ripping at his... how do you open this? Oh, there you go. He's ripping the people off. It's so sad. Look, we've still got the... What have we got? Oh, we've still got the paper on it. Let's take it off. There we go. Let's have a quick little shuffle, guys. Hope all you guys overseas have had a nice summer. I'm getting close to spring now. The days are starting to warm up a little bit here. It's 18 and sunny today. And our little bulbs are coming up. All our bulbs. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Oh, I love it. How cool are these cards? So keep holding your vision, guys. With observe detachment. Still observing, but staying detached. Oh, that's a great card. I'm going to pull 3 of these. Pull another one. A new earth. We keep talking about how they, on the news and that here, they keep talking about the new world. They don't say new world order. Of course they don't. But we know what's going on, don't we, guys? The courageous puny. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. But see, when I think of that, I love peonies. That's the flower peony, isn't it? Let yourself be seen. That's about your light. And look at this on the heart here, the heart chakra. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. We are very multifaceted. And when I think of that, I think of how our senses, when you awaken, your senses really heighten. They go to that next level where you're just so in tune with the world and what's going on around you. That's how we have that sense, that knowing of what's coming. And a lot of people don't always see those things, but I know if you're here on my channel, you're definitely one of those people. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. What a great card. That to me is just brilliant because that's exactly what the awakening is. We also refer to it as like the, look at the little heart shape up here. That's interesting, isn't it? It's your heart cracking open, really, isn't it? And removing all the pains, the angst, the hurts that you've been carrying through life. We call it the backpacker burdens here. And it's also like cutting ties or pulling up anchor and being able to sail away and flow instead of stagnating as well. But we compare it to the caterpillar emerging into the butterfly as well and making the most of your life. We talked about that the other day. Surrender to the alchemy of life. And by surrendering, you're not carrying all that pain and hurt anymore. It's a very freeing feeling, isn't it, when you actually go through your awakening. And it is like really hitting rock bottom. It's like anything, the phoenix rising from the ashes. You know, it's like anything. I've talked to some of you about failure and things like that. Like, you know, even when you fail at things and that, it can lead to success. Like, that's the kind of imagery they're giving me. Cracked open. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from me today. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Don't forget to hit those like buttons. Please comment down below. I love hearing from you. Consider subscribing as well. It is really helping my channel to regrow again. So thank you for that, guys, and all your beautiful kind wishes that you always send me. You are important to me, and we have built a little community here of like-minded people, haven't we? Who are trying to just navigate our little lives around all this nonsense, BS and garbage. So take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Don't forget, check out my finance video. Bye.